are absolutely thrilled to be joined by the Idaho Food Bank this morning. You guys have benefited from 7 Cares since the get-go, and it's so vital that what we do during this community campaign goes to the Idaho Food Bank because so many of our neighbors are facing food insecurity.
Yes, absolutely. 7 Cares is so vitally important to the work we do here in the community, not only to us, but the other nonprofits. Really highlights the work that we do. It highlights the work that's needed and how we can be there for people in times of need, but also just to help them live happy, healthy, thriving lives.
Right now, I know this time of year is especially difficult for so many people. Why is that?
Well, there's between the holidays, we have additional bills that could come up, and also, it's just that time of year where people might need a little extra helping hand. It's highlighted throughout the year, but this time of year really gets a lot of notoriety about it because people want to help, and that's what Idaho is so good about, is helping one another.
It really is. It's such a special thing to come down to 7 Cares every year and see the community really showing up for our neighbors in need, benefiting Idaho Food Bank, the Boise Rescue Mission, the Salvation Army. This year in particular, I know a lot of nonprofits are struggling. So what would you ask the community to do to support those nonprofits?
Well, yeah, absolutely. If you're able to give your time as far as volunteering, you're able to give food, you're able to show up to those communities that really need you. General, that's a great way to give back. And then also if you're able to provide funding to those nonprofits, it's the Idaho Food Bank, Salvation Army, Boise Rescue Mission, all of us are so welcoming of that support from the community, and you really get to see the mission at work in each one of those organizations.
It's pretty incredible. 7 Cares has provided more than 15 million meals to our neighbors in need since the very beginning of this event, which is truly incredible. Last year, I think 700,000 meals. A little bit goes a really long way. You guys know in the work that you do day in and day out, like $25 provides 75 meals, is that right?
Yeah, it's amazing how what would seem like so little can go so far. Yes. And we're able to do that because we get so many donations. We're able to get food, but then also put those dollars to work, working with the agricultural community around the state, and really everyone coming around that to find food security solutions right here in Idaho. And it comes from the community, and we're so happy for that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it can be such an invisible problem too, but so many people that we know are struggling. 1 in 8 people in Idaho, correct?
Yeah, and Idaho Food Bank serves 216,000 individuals on average each month, and that's through our over 400 partners across the state. And the Boise Rescue Mission and the Salvation Army are 2 of those partners that we work with very closely right here in the Treasure Valley.
Okay, Randy, what are you asking people to bring today?
Well, if you bring some shelf-stable items. We're always in need of fruits and vegetables, canned protein, peanut butter, cereals. Those things can go a long way, and it can make it to any of the pantries across the state and even across the valley.
Okay, and you're trying to fill up these boxes, right?
Absolutely. As many as possible. We brought our semis. We can take whatever anybody wants to donate to us, and we'll make sure that it goes right back in the community as fast as possible.
Amazing, Randy. Thank you so much. This is the semi he's talking about. How many do you guys have down here today?
Well, we brought this one here. We have them in all the other locations as well.
Awesome.
And if we need more, we'll go get it.
Awesome, Randy. Thank you. I hope we do.